Alright, a common theme of late nights in the lab. Well, you can see that we are making some good progress here. We just got this tabletop painted. We had that done by John Harris. Thanks, John. We also painted the control box. Now it's black instead of that ugly little baby blue. And then the last little cosmetic update is we got these cool end caps, little orbital logo in there. And so these are going to go, they're going to help protect the wires from snagging on the sharp corners, and they look cool. So other than that, what this demo is showing that we got the homing working. So I wired up these end stops down here with Dean, and brought them all the way back to our controller. This is our Z lim right here, Z limiting. This is to the control box, CNT. I also got the display set up. This is not the permanent mount that we're going to be using, but I just kind of jimmied this up for now. It should do the trick for the next couple days, hopefully throughout the week. And so yeah, let's show it. So again, I'm connected through our command prompt. I'm going to tell the controller to go to its home position. So before I do that, so I'm going to do G28. So that is the homing protocol that I wrote. And so it tells the controller to go to home the Z axis like this. Goes through and interprets it and turns it into steps. So right now it's at 2,000. So this is after the previous test that I just ran to validate it. So I set up these two markers. This is on the Z axis, so this goes up and down, and this is stationary. So this is just to see what our repeatability is, how accurate is it between homings. Because that's really what we care about, is we want it to work every time. So, all right, let's give it a go. So we're going to tell it to go home. It's going to lower, focus there. It's going to lower the Z, and it's going to wait until it makes contact with this bump sensor here. So you can see we're going pretty quick. Now we can adjust the speed and feed settings, if we feel that we need to increase repeatability. But for now, it looks like it's fine. So I'm going to keep it as quickly as possible, just because we have, kind of a long distance to go. Drag chain's folding up nicely still, which is a good sign. We're a little concerned about that, but not anymore. So you can see we're closing in. There. Boom. So that light's on. That means that it's engaged, so the homing switch is on. So that's for troubleshooting. You'll notice that it flickered. It was actually fed into the Z. It went up, I think, 3 or 4 steps, and then went back down to double check that it was where it thought it was. That was why you saw the light flicker there. It actually went in the reverse direction to validate that it was where it thought it was. And so now we're at home. Looks like I'm running out of battery here. So now I'm going to go to 2000, so G0. So I'm telling G-code here, let's see if I can get that to focus. To go to position 2000. So that's the same position that we marked earlier. So that's this position right here. So we want to see how accurate is it. So I'm just going to send it there. That's going up. So we're going to check with this little marker right here to see if it meets up there. Just to make sure. So everything's going. Got some pretty tight tolerances here. It's always cool watching this. You can see how tight that bump sensor is, and then how tight it is back here. Between the two, it's pretty close. Let's see edge right there. Pretty cool. Oh, we also put in the drag chain for the end effector. So as this reaches out, this drag chain folds and unfolds. We'll show that in the next demo. Now, let's see if homing's working. Closer. Carrot. Boom. Look at that. That is well within our tolerance. I mean, whatever variance is probably, honestly, because of how I drew it, I'm probably a bigger error factor than the drive system on this is. But yeah, it's pretty good. So that went from 0 to 2,000. That's pretty far. It's a lot of steps for it to remember. It's doing a pretty good job. So that not only validates the kind of repeatability of the homing protocol, but also of our whole drive system, because it's all working. So anyway, that's it for this demo. You notice the printer is gone. It's actually back here. We had it moved. It's all dummied up on the dolly right now, so we can paint this, but we mounted the flanges, so that's kind of the next step, is getting the printer back on. Tomorrow, I think 3 p.m., we're going to bring the forklift out and have it moved back onto the table and hook up the wires. And the last thing that I guess I can demo from the last one is that we now have a bump sensor in here, Dean hooked up today. And if you listen closely, you can actually hear it click. So this is the solenoid pin that sticks in through the door, through here. And the top of the solenoid makes contact. Now, I don't know if you can see it through here, but it makes contact with the bump switch. If you listen, you can hear it. So I'm going to pull it. I'm going to pretend like I'm engaging the bump switch. You listen. You can hear that clicking on and off. Ready? Pulling. Hear the click. That was the bump switch actually disengaging, so it's sending a different signal here than there when I disengage it.